What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Seth, and we are back games of more Trove to Trove. Finally, it is the day of days where we're going to be able to review and give you guys a sneak peek, or that is to say, not even a sneak peek, just a whole full-on preview of the Hearty Party Pack. Because lots of people are still curious about whether or not you should get this pack. Honestly speaking, yes, you should. If you're trying to get mastery, you gotta get it because it's only $15 and you end up getting an absolute ton of mastery. There are gonna be some things that I'm sure are going to end up being somebody's favorites. For myself personally, it's the bee dragon. That's what you end up getting out of this that I think is absolutely awesome. And what other pack can you end up getting a dragon as well as a whole bunch of other things out of? That's $15. Like, it's just such a good deal because out of the entire pack, what do you end up actually getting here? This is Hearty Party Pack 1, by the way, meaning that there's going to be more than one. Maybe it'll be 2, maybe it'll be 3. I don't know. We'll see. All of these items were actually purchased into the game last year through people that were actually watching one of the developers doing a live stream, and then they would tell the developer, hey dude, I want this hat to get into the game, you know, and then they had to buy it so that it ended up getting into the pack, and now they have to buy the pack again, which is like spending double your money just to get some of this stuff in game. But hey, I would have done it if I knew it was going on. So we've got a dragon, 2 costumes, 3 mounts, a new Mag Rider dance pad, 8 allies, and 9 styles. So hopefully I'll be able to show off all the styles, but that's one section where I might be a little bit lacking. This is one of the costumes right here. This is the time costume for the Dino Tamer, which, funny enough, this costume has actually been in the game's code for months, if not years, dude. Like, seriously, it's been in the game since I can remember. I think this might have even been in the game since the Dino Tamer ended up coming out, and we were always wondering, like, where is it? Where is this missing mastery? How do we actually get this guy, you know? He doesn't have anything unique, no different dino allies or anything, so it's fairly lazy. But at least we end up getting some extra mastery, and it's just kind of a Jurassic Park theme, right? You know, it's got the Jurassic Park colors. The pacifier that we've got on our character right here is going to end up being one of the styles that was mentioned. I don't know if the gun style and the hat style that come with the costume end up counting towards it, but either way. And then we've got the ally, which is Junebug's Jubilee Cake, which gives you 33 magic find, 3 jump, and 3 movement speed. So, not really like something worthwhile. I mean, granted, you're not really going to be getting any of the things out of this pack for functionality. You're most of all just getting it for looks, obviously, right? So then we got ignore this costume. This is like a mod that I've been rocking, but we got this little ally right here, which I absolutely love because it's the Necro, I think is what it's called, the mount, right? The mount that actually looks just like this guy, and this guy is just absolutely cool. And Neonate Necromancer, yeah, it's the Necromancer mount or whatever, is going to give you 3 jump, 0.3% crit hit, 1 flask capacity, but then there's also going to end up being this mount, oddly enough, which is, I think it's on a new skeleton. It seems like it, just because the way that the trunk ends up moving and stuff, and the way that the walking animation looks. I think that the mount's kind of cool, but I think its animation could use a little bit of work. Maybe it's just me, but it just seems very, very stiff. It doesn't really feel very good riding this thing, so I honestly am not really spending that much time actually using it. Again, that could just be me, though, so let me know what you guys all think. I know somebody's gonna be like, hey, Mammoth, I love a Mammoth, I love Manny the Manatee, or whatever it was from, I don't know, that other game, or not other game, that movie, Ice Age, right? I think this face style is a style. The sandwich isn't, but I'm pretty sure the face style is one of them. Then we got this spear style right here, which is a xenomorph from Aliens. Absolutely disgusting, but hilarious that it's actually into the game. Like, I don't know, there's something about this spear that actually disturbs me. Like, it's strange. And then we got the hyper pin mount as a hat style. So that's kind of cool that we ended up actually getting that guy in. And then the ally, I actually really like this one because it reminds me of like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that, where it's just a little skull ally that kind of follows you around with whatever that is glowing on its head. I don't know. The ally is going to give you 0.5% crit hit, 1% to attack speed. So again, you're not really going to be using it for any other reason than it's cool. The mount is going to end up being from the pack as well, which is just a bouncing chicken mount. At least it's got some wing VFX kind of falling out of it as you're running around. So I guess you could use it on your boomer so that it fits with the whole chicken theme of the class in general, right? He's kind of a joke. And then over on the Revenant, I've got another helmet style that's been thrown into the pack. which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of the Shadow Hunters. It's like the old ancient relic costume or something. And then oddly enough, we actually have this ally right here, which for those of you that don't know, this is actually an ally from the pack. And there's actually another ally that looks the exact same, but with a construction hat. That is from the, like, just the normal Streamer Dream allies. So I don't know if it's the fact that the devs were being lazy about this, or if it's just the fact that somebody ended up requesting an octopus ally that was kind of, I guess this is supposed to be a reference to Bleach or One Piece or something. I don't know. I don't watch those anime. But either way, it's still cool to have another octopus. Why not? 3 maximum energy, 5% to energy regen. And I do have the bee on this class, but the Revenant's a little bit big, so I can't really show it off properly. And then we've got a rabbit ally and this hat style right here. The hat style is just going to be a weird geode meteor, which is kind of gross. The rabbit is kind of cute because it's demonic. You know, it's an evil rabbit with red eyes, and it's got bat wings, so it's hilarious that we've got something, and it's called the Oblivion Bunny. Gives you 4 jump and 2% to attack speed. So it also in its description says embrace the darkness, which I don't often like the description of most things, but that one actually caught my eye. Then we've got this ally. Wait, was there a mount on this guy? Yeah, there is. Okay, yeah, there's this mount right here is going to be one of them, which it's a peacock. So it's kind of cool that we get like another type of bird, right? Even though it doesn't really, I don't know. It's cool. I like the tail. The detail to it is really nice. And then we've got this ally right here, which is walking pizza of all things. It's weird. It's only got one eye too, which makes me think, why don't we just have this reskinned into an Illuminati triangle? Like, seriously, that belongs in the game. But he's gonna give you 23 superstition, and it even says Illuminati confirmed Fenord, even though it's pizza. I guess it's like a pun, so I guess I picked up on the fact that it has the one eye and looks like the Illuminati. It was supposed to actually do that, which is very strange. I don't get it. Then we've got this hat style right here, which I don't know, who cares? And I think this weapon style, if I'm not mistaken, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But then if we go to the gunslinger right here, this is going to be the last ally as far as I know. And then we're going to end up having this costume right here for the gunslinger, which comes with the weapon style and the hat style as well. And the ally is going to be the Chrono Kitty, which is 30 magic damage and 1.2 to crit hit. So it's kind of cool. And then of course there's going to be the dragon itself, but I'll show you guys the VFX, or at least try to. VFX don't really work in the club very well. So you can kind of see the VFX are a little bit broken. If we do our charge attack, it's just not really working. It's going to be most of the same VFX from the Double-mancer costume for the Chloromancer. Just kind of reused, as well as some Neon Ninja stuff, I think, anyways. But the ult is just, like, insanely blinding. Like, look at that. Could they have made the VFX any bigger than they are? Like, geez Louise, it's just way too big, man. It just, I don't know. But then we got the bee dragon. So this is going to be the definitely the highlight of the entire pack, where not only does it have a unique skeleton in the way that it walks, like it actually reminds me of a real life bee. It's creepy, even though it's just kind of very straightforward in the way that it animates. It still is kind of terrifying. As you jump with it, it's going to end up dropping bees out of it. So kind of crazy on the video effects there. It is going to end up actually flying as well, or gliding I should say, and I really like the animation of it. You know, we've actually got like a whole unique skeleton to this guy, which means that people can end up actually modding it into, I don't know, a dragonfly and stuff like that. And then we got some fantastic video effects, which is just going to be honey everywhere, bees and everything just exploding all over the place. It looks really cool, man. Like, this dragon alone would have been worth the pack, I think, in a lot of ways. And not to mention the video effects following the wings that we actually have of the mount itself. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I think that it's neat because it's unique, you know? And then, of course, you know, the fact that we end up getting some free costumes as well. Well, not free, but you know what I mean, guys. And then this is going to end up being, I think this is the last style. Ignore the ally. That's something I'm doing for another video. But this pig gun is just hilarious. Like, it just looks so wrong, you know? But it's adorable. I like it. So, again, guys and gals, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I've messed up on some of the Maybe I didn't end up showing absolutely everything in terms of the styles and stuff, but I showed you the mounts and I showed you most, if not all, of the allies. I'm pretty sure I did most of them. I'm a little bit tired right now as I'm trying to catch up to all of my Trove videos because of all the issues that we've been having throughout the week. If you haven't kept up with my other videos, you can check them out, and I kind of explain in more detail. We had the flux issue. My girlfriend ended up getting like super sick and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. Is it worth buying this pack for $15? Yes. If you got the money to spare, buy it. There's going to end up being another pack that's going to come out for $15, and I mean, I hope it's as good as this one is, man, because this is really, really good. The way that the pack ends up working, though, I guess for those of you that are interested, is it's going to be charity towards the Extra Life event that Trove usually ends up doing every year. So they're going to end up donating $5,000 for every 700 units sold. So for every 700 units of the pack sold, they're going to take 5,500. They're going to donate 5,000. So ultimately they make like 10,500 or something like that. They're going to donate up to a maximum amount of $20,000, and then anything else they're just going to keep for themselves, which I know I, you know, kind of am a little bit brutal in my honesty here, but I really don't like the fact that they kind of have it under the guise of it being charity, and that's why the pack ends up selling, but then they only sell to a certain amount and then just keep all of the profits for themselves. You know, like, it's like, come on, guys. But obviously the reason why is because they're gonna have more of the Hearty Party packs, and I'm sure that those are going to end up having their own separate amount where they're going to be able to raise up to $20,000 again through the packs, which I guess I can't complain. It's not like I can raise $20,000 for charity or anything like that, but if I ever did a charity event, I'd be giving all the money to charity. That's just me, though. Anyways, I'm just a small-time guy that plays this game, so what am I complaining about? This pack is definitely worthwhile. Thank you for watching, though, folks. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, sub, and hit that notification bell. Ding-dong. And if you haven't already and you want to support me, you can always click that join button down below. That'll give you a monthly membership to the channel, which is going to essentially just give you an icon by your name when you leave comments, as well as a bunch of custom emojis you can end up using when I'm streaming and stuff, and it just helps me out in general. You can also buy some of my merch, and if you don't have any money but you still want to support me, check the links down below for Gawkbox as well as Solidarity app. Those are going to actually be free ways that you can end up getting money for like 2 or 3 minutes of your time and then just donating that to me. It's like really, really cool program that I'm very fortunate to be a part of, and it just helps out so much. Thank you so much for watching. Regardless, guys and gals, sayonara and stay epic.